Once again, this is Engineer Larry Gubatayo. Welcome back in our channel to our Lacsonia Video Engineer and also to our Kabaro in line of profession.
Okay, ang ating topic ngayon is regarding about the basic operations. Number one is the receiving of bunkering of the fuel oil, also the transferring of the fuel oil, and number three is the purification of oil, and number four is the servicing of the fuel oil. Okay, before we proceed regarding about the how the fuel it will reach to the engine during the combustion. We have also to familiarize the fuel oil system diagram. So nakita natin, meron tayo dito na atin ang design na barko ay may double bottom tank. Bago ay pumunta ng bottom tank ang ating fuel oil, ay ang ating fuel oil ay galing ng refinery tapos merong tawag na supply boat or bunkering boat na papunta sa double bottom tank. So after the fuel oil is settled in the double bottom tank, then kailangan natin gamitan ng fuel oil transfer pump para dalhin sa settling tank. So once na the fuel oil na nasa settling tank ay kailangan natin na evaporate ang water, no? So by means of coil inside. So the fuel oil settling tank will be maintained around 80 to 110 degrees. After that, meron tayo na fuel oil pump which is a pitted and purifier or centrifuge, no? Then it will pass to the fuel heater, no? Bago dumating ng purifier, kailangan niya muna hinitin ang fuel oil around 110 degrees papuntang purifier. So ito ang purifier, no? So ang purpose niya is to separate the fuel oil, sludge, and water. After that, it will discharge to the heavy fuel service tank. So nakita natin ang ating heavy fuel service tank meron ding coil, no? At kailangan niya din evaporate yung water content. After that, it will also settled and to be nakita niyo yung drain, no? Also to be drain it regularly. So meron tayo dito sa kabila ang diesel oil tank. Ang purpose niya in case of switching over, no, to heavy fuel oil to diesel oil service tank. So ngayon, itong linyada ng heavy fuel oil service tank ay pupunta ng kilometer, no? Ang purpose niya para malaman natin kung ilan ang konsumo ng ating makina at papunta sa mixing tank, no? So, ibig sabihin, no, ang laman ng mixing tank ay ang pinakataas niya hangin, tapos ang dilaw nito ay fuel oil. So, after that, merong linyada na papunta na siya ng tawag na booster pump, no? Pagtapos ng booster pump ay dadaan siya ng heater, no? Kailangan niya muna initin yung fuel oil, no, with the specified temperature required of the engine. Tapos pupunta siya ng what we call the viscosity regulator or viscosity instrument or motor. After that, pupunta na siya ng what we call the hot filter or another name is the auto backwash filter. So, pagpunta ng auto backwash filter, ay uli pupunta siya ng number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 6, injection pump, then after to the fuel oil valve inside the combustion chamber with the mixing of the fuel oil and will create power. So ang return ng ating fuel oil, it will return back to the fuel oil mixing tank. Okay? Yan ay ang ating fuel oil system diagram. So, ang tanong, no, saan ba natin mabili ang fuel oil? Where we can purchase this fuel oil? Naturally, we can purchase it in the fuel refinery. by means of the coordination of the chief engineer and the master. So the chief engineer will request or require at least 85 maximum percent of fuel oil to each individual tank in the double bottom tank of their vessel. So next, pagtapos ng request ng chief engineer, then there will be a bunkering supply boat will arrive that will supply your fuel oil in your vessel. So during bunkering, so there is what we call the bunkering plan required by the chief engineer and prepared also by the third engineer. So there also sounding before bunkering and also sounding after bunkering. So the third officer will prepare also the red flag and the red light of the vessel, meaning there is what they call the bunker operation. So the bunker operation is one of the critical operation on board. So take note that you notice here there is what they call the drum that oil spill in the ocean. So once there is a fuel that it will oil spill on the ocean, meaning there is what they call the deficiency of the vessel and will cause penalty of the owner. So take note during the bunkering at be sure that all precautionary measures and to be vigilant during operation. Okay, next now, once the fuel oil is already supplied and the double bottom of the vessel, so the fuel oil will remain in the double tank and we will wait for the answer of the manufacturer that they will supply the fuel analysis result, no? Once na ang fuel analysis, no, when it is in good condition, meaning you can use it, but if the fuel oil, no, is there is possibility can damage the parts of the engine, meaning you cannot use the fuel oil. So hindi lang pala basta-basta ang paggamit ng fuel oil, no? Kailangan muna ng fuel analysis by the required accredited laboratory, no? Okay? At sunod, once na the fuel oil is already in the double bottom tank used for consumption of the vessel, you can use it the fuel oil transfer pump that the fuel transfer pump to be transferred to the settling tank. So take note, the fuel oil settling tank, it's require also about to 85 to 100 degrees, no? That the fuel settling tank, which contains a coil inside and to be purpose is to evaporate water and also to drain regularly the water. So next, after the fuel oil is in already in the settling tank, then we can use it the fuel purifier. So ano ba ang purpose ng purifier, no? Ano ba ang function niya? Is to separate the fuel oil, the sludge and the water content before it will introduce to the fuel oil service tank. So, meron tayong fuel service tank with a capacity of 20 cubic meter. So, what is the regular maintenance of a fuel service tank? So, base and PMS or plant maintenance system, and we can clean it in annually or yearly maintenance, no? To avoid the remaining sediments or sludge inside the service tank. So, pagkatapos niyan, once na galing ng heavy fuel service tank, then it will pass also to the what we call the plometer, no? Na purpose niya para malaman ang konsumo ng inyong makina. Ang sunod niya, no, nakita niyo sa arrow, ay pupunta na siya sa what we call the fuel oil booster pump. But before that, it will pass also the fuel oil duplex filter. Then after that, it will leads going to the fuel oil heater. Ibig sabihin, ang fuel oil natin ay kailangan pala initin bago dumating ng makina, no? With a specified temperature around to 95 degrees fuel inlet of our engine. After that, it will pass to the viscosimeter instrument. The purpose of this viscosimeter is to check the internal resistance of the fuel oil, to check the high viscosity and low viscosity of the fuel oil. So the normal viscosity is 13 centistop with a normal temperature around to 100 to 130 degrees centigrade. Okay, so when the fuel already and viscosimeter motor, then it will pass to the what we call the auto backwash spine filter. So the auto backwash spine filter is composed of what we call the bundles of tubes with a fine mesh filter for filtering the sediments before we'll introduce going to the injection pump. So nakita nyo no, ang arrow, and it will introduce individually to the cylinder 1 up to 6, no? The fuel injection 1 to number 6 injection pump. After that, no, ang purpose niya na kailangan talaga ng napakalinis para hindi masira ang plunger and barrel or any parts of the fuel oil injection pump. So next, pagtapos ng fuel injection pump, then it's the time that it will go to the fuel oil pad or fuel injector for the spray of the fuel with the proper amount of fuel, the proper amount of air, with the proper organization, with the proper fuel and air filtration. So after that, the fuel will be injected inside the composite chamber